Hello, my name is Taylor, and welcome to another video in the Atono web educational video series. In this video, we'll be discussing the Slack integration. Real-time communication tools like Slack have become really popular amongst development teams. They allow for quick communication, sharing of files like screenshots, mocks, videos, documents, and so on. However, it can be difficult to track the results of those discussions, those decisions that are made, given the sheer volume of chat that occurs. It can also be really difficult to find discussions that happened days, weeks, or months ago that are applicable to what you're working on in the here and now. At Atono, we believe that those discussions and decisions should be summarized into stories. With that in mind, we've designed our Slack integration. So if I'm logged in as a workspace administrator, I have the option to go to a settings page where I can enable the Slack integration globally. I'm taken through a set of permissions, and once I confirm those, select the right workspace, I've now enabled the Slack integration globally. So let's take a look at what that looks like for your average user. In this window, I'm logged in as another user, and if I reload my page, I can see an invitation to join my Workspace's connected Slack instance. If I miss this somehow, I can also see it on my user profile page. So let's go ahead and set that up. I'm taken through a similar set of permissions here, and once I confirm those permissions, I'm opted into all of the Slack integration features that Atono offers. Now, what are those features exactly? Well, if I navigate over to my team, I see that I now have the option to connect a team Slack channel. When I open this menu, I can see that there are existing channels that are suggested for me if one already exists, or I can create a new channel that's suggested to me from my team's name. This looks pretty reasonable. We're the MIDI team, so I'm going to go ahead and create that Slack channel. And once I do that, I'm also prompted to add other team members who've opted into Slack to that same Slack channel. I'm going to go ahead and do so. And on the right-hand side here, you can see that the channel is created, and my other team members that are connected into Slack are also added to that team Slack channel. If I were to add additional team members to this team that were opted into Slack, they would also then be added into the team Slack channel. Another way to leverage the Slack integration is to connect a story to a Slack channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with our online community story here. And in the same way you can connect a Slack channel to the story, I'm going to go ahead and create that Slack channel. And I now see that connected Slack channel in my story header. I can also see it in the connected Slack instance here. So that story channel is created, and any relevant discussion for this story can now happen in that Slack channel. So any feature flag changes are recorded in the story channel as well as the team channel here, which is especially important if things start to go wrong and maybe a rollback's required. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off in staging, and I'll see that those changes are recorded in my story Slack channel. So everyone in that story channel and, in fact, in that team channel is on the same page with respect to what's happening with that feature flag. In this video, we reviewed how to enable the Slack integration globally, how to connect team channels, and how to connect story channels. We hope that the Slack integration will help your team connect in more meaningful ways. Thanks for watching.